Say hi.
I forgot.
That's what I was
Yeah.
oh.
The big pictures they took outside.
Sleeping puppy.
Are you ready to get the next one? We have to wait.
What? What's under there? Yeah, they're good. I just ordered these last night for church.
We try it every year.
My wine breath.
Tools they must.
Yeah. What we start with. It was neat, yeah.
In your bone, right? Not the
Portable tip, and then
Look.
keep it 90 degrees.
I got my parents the Wolf and Death Summer book.
Oh, did you?
Formatted just freezing to death.
Yeah, have you seen it yet?
Time
You gotta
for
look at
opening
the
the package and trying it out.
Screen.
Emma, look at the screen.
No, they. That's
Okay,
what you see, right?
What you see is what's being taken.
It's okay.
Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
This is pretty. Really pretty. Okay.
Let go of the button.
You like the size of it?
The button down.
You got to turn. Make sure you're still recording.
Hold the button down. Oh, that's
That's the best one. There you go. Ah, looks good.
Thank you, Emma.
Yeah, be careful.
Mom?
There's some breakable stuff over there.
What?
Hi, Santa Claus.
Far enough.
Oh, there's the puppy.
So you guys all need to open them together.
Okay.
Ready, go? 3.
Wait, Emma too?
No. Yeah, you gotta find if you're giving out.
Come on, Catherine.
Another one shaped like
Hold
that.
on.
this one.
5, 4.
3, 2, 1, go.
Get your other sister.
Catherine.
Yeah. And then one
I got it,
that's
I got it.
flatter and skinnier with a gold cord on it. Okay, now I had this crazy thought last night. Have I gotten this for any of the three before?
No.
Let me show
Oh,
you.
Michael's cord.
Okay, I haven't
What
written
is it?
yet. Like
That's
a
why I
ribbon
made
thing around it.
When you press that button, it says
Okay, it's
record.
recording.
And
Laura from the
stop right there,
Walkers to
right there.
Laura from your
You can
food
go in and
students.
out right
Yeah,
there.
who's
Oh,
Okay.
what?
All three of these together.
yeah, sure, I'll put those together.
You're quick. 1, 2, 3.
Got the camera going, you guys?
I don't trust you.
Don't judge by the boxes.
And it records.
Are you available?
Yeah. Oh, are you kidding?
Hold the friggin' bags up. Take it up.
Are you going too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tonight before my birthday.
Oh yeah.
Ashley has been sitting in the trying to figure out how she's
Oh.
going to get cash to go see this.
Where's he gonna be? Coliseum.
No, flush.
Oh yeah.
This is so crazy.
Went out on a limb. I thought I'm fine. Just do it.
Hold him up.
You know what?
Does that fit?
Tino,
Huh?
hold it up. Tino.
Yeah, but
Christine.
the section. We're aren't on the floor.
Christine.
No, we won't be on the floor.
You're better be up.
Buying tickets is
Hold the
older
ticket up.
than 50s than it was.
Hold the ticket up.
Too, what I was doing with Beth Hard.
Oh.
Christine, I'm trying to zoom in on
The
it.
buy were blacked out before the thing even opened by the Josh Groban fan club and the this and the that, you know?
Yeah. Oh, this is great. What a great idea.
What?
Oh yeah.
You done it?
Woo, woo.
Who's it from?
Cool. See, this is the right one.
You haven't read that one?
No, I haven't.
Andy, I told her to get it for you. Okay.
With your 2 sisters.
Wait a minute. Open it with Marcia and Beth. That was the camera. Trying to shut off.
I know what it is just by the feeling.
It's not a horrible setup.
By the way. Oh, you've known all about this?
Two.
Charles first arrived here Monday afternoon. The body took that place in Fredericksburg, Ohio, which was the former home of the dead man, Monday night for burial. Coroner Parker came over from Ora Monday morning and held an inquest. The evidence was that the deceased man had been intoxicated to a degree that rendered him almost unable to walk. A short time before the dead body was found, he had been drinking very hard for a long time, as was generally known. The coroner's verdict was that death resulted from alcoholism. William G. Hurst was 36 years old in September. He came here some 10 years ago, and after being here sometime was married to a daughter of Walter Seagraves and wife, but they separated later. Before he became addicted to drink, he was a gentlemanly, industrious man. Whiskey was the direct cause of his lamentable end, the same end to which it will sooner or later bring all who surrender to it. There is a more eloquent temperate sermon in poor Doc Hurst's life and death than human lips can utter. Many times during his several years' residence here, he had tried to break away from the habit, but was unable to do so. And during the week preceding his death, he was constantly under its influence.
Let me look
Wait till
at
we
it.
get to your page. Huh?
Hold it up.
Was it great grandpa?
It's the same one everybody else has, Emma.
I know, this is, I haven't gotten anybody else.
Hang on 1 minute.
All right, Catherine.
The inner voice. Oh my god. I heard about this book. Joe.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Renee Fleming, it's by her.
Eric Kirby, move away a second here. I'm zooming in on him. You know what it is, Mike.
About Larry's inner voice, too.
This is Larry's inner voice right here.
Demon.
Yeah, this is Larry's inner voice.
What is it?
Dodgeball.
Dodgeball. Oh my gosh, that. You seen that?
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch all the way through the credits when he's singing? My milkshake brings all the boys to the end.
We got a lot of movies today.
And what he did at the end? At the end of the credits?
When he was
That's what you're talking about.
Remember the other guy at the end of the credits?
the other guy?
Buy a couple.
That's what you're talking about.
Oh, and those
Oh, that's it? Okay.
Yeah,
But
but
you
you
got
got
Christine.
Christine.
Those are the best naps, Christine.
Uh-huh.
Those are the best naps.
Yeah.
Nice wrapping paper.
Thank you.
How many do you need to thank that for?
Thank you.
I thought somehow he was gonna
This is my mom's class.
I just thought it was
Yeah, don't I?
because you saw him come out
And then the first one stand up. They
get your mind
I was
going.
gonna say, they start with
What?
girls
Hands
with
and
their
stuff are-
Wrapped in
affirmations.
another box.
Oh.
He did, man. He got his head cut off. And he had that one guy out. Just because he got caught.
I like these.
See, what'd you tell me you wanted last night?
Archer? Oh.
No. No.
How'd you guys get her to bark?
Playing with it?
She's
Stop.
chasing each other around. Oh! No, that's like a side of your Toby!
Let's play. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
So she'll chase you.
I kept hearing
I gotta run to the table.
naps.
Well, step on.
Thanks for the cell phone.
We're trying to get her running barking. John,
I'm trying to get her going.
right in the dark.
Yeah, but can't chase her. You
You can't run her in circles.
Yeah, you can.
She just met me a while ago, then she'll stop. She'll go to the other side when she stops. Go to the other side of the table.
Yeah, you gotta, when she stops, you gotta show you. And tease her. Oh my.
We let a cripple be president. Cripple!
No, I'm not playing.
Keeps up. The annals of presidential history. So if you're not, I'd like to sit on the intensity of this.
So.
Where'd you go?
the presidency was a change just in the sense of a scam. The end oh my God.
Say, I'm gonna come get you, doggy. Yeah. Ouch.
No.
Dang. Kill myself.
Sophie.
Sophie.
Focus on the ground. Kill somebody.
Sophie.
Oh.
Sophie's sticking, you know
You
what?
hear that?
She's smelling, guys. She's smelling.
Girl, let's go potty. Come on.
Smelling.
Nice butt.
I did that earlier to totally attack my hand.
Here we go.
You know, come out.
Hi, baby. Oh, there's a pretty girl. Oh, there's a pretty girl.
Don't you chew on that.
Stop it.
Fair game.
Come here. Hey, it's my sleeve. I should tear my apart.
You're too close to me.
Why don't you just use the Zoom?
Ow!
Why don't you just use the Zoom? Laura, why don't you just use the Zoom?
My hand!
Okay.
Ow!
Put it out there.
Why don't you just use the Zoom?
Get her before she bites my hair.
I got her. I'll take it.
year? Perfect timing. Waiting.
I'd like to officially now begin the session and welcome you to this choral session this morning. Don't these kids look great? Just how professionally they came in. Wow. I'm very happy to have you. And we're honored this morning to have Mr. Fred Meads as our clinician for our session. Mr. Meads received his degrees from Ithaca College and the University of North Carolina at Greensboro. He has a wide range of choral experience from teaching choirs in public schools, church, and college level. Mr. Meads has been a guest conductor for several of the State Song Festival and has sung himself in several Carnegie Hall choral workshops led by Robert Shaw. He's also studied with David Wilcox at the Toronto Children's Chorus Symposium, and he currently serves as the state chairperson of children's choirs for the Indiana Choral Directors Association. We welcome him and his expertise he brings to us this morning. And we also welcome this group of 5th grade students from Weiser Park Elementary School. They're under the direction of Pam Wally. Mrs. Wally has been in the Fort Wayne District for 13 years. She has served on the IMEA board, circled the state with song involvement, Fort Wayne Children's Choir, and has been at Weiser Park for 4 years. Their accompanying us this morning is Leanna Wilson. Welcome. And we're ready to go. We're ready to hear from you. We're all excited to hear what you have to share. Welcome, and thank you again for being here.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here. It's great to see a nice crowd out here today, too. I am excited to be here because I'm going to get to work with a wonderful school choir. Today we're going to demonstrate, and we're going to sing as much as we can all the things that I've had the opportunity to teach and share with these children during the past 8 weeks. I guess we had 8 rehearsals total. I would visit school once a week, and during that time we worked on lots of vocal exercises, warm-up. We took one piece of music and learned it all the way through, and today you'll hear it's almost performance ready. It hasn't been performed publicly before. Then we took another piece and we just started working on it, so we got about halfway through it, and then we took a final piece. Well, we didn't take it. We hadn't even looked at it. It was put in their folders this morning. So you have those 3 pieces of music, and we'll get those up in a minute. Before I start my part, I would like to introduce Pam Wally, who is the music specialist at Weiser Park. She's going to tell you a little bit about the school and their music program.
Good morning. Before I start my portion, I would like to publicly thank other members of the arts team at Weiser Park. We are actually an arts magnet school in Fort Wayne, and several members of the arts team and some teachers and a lot of parents this morning got up really early to meet the bus at 5:30 a.m. so that we could be here this morning. And would those parents and teachers just stand up and be recognized? Mrs. McCoy over there, she's one of our band teachers, Mr. Dorn in the back, and several of our teachers out there. Thanks a lot to those parents and teachers who helped up in Fort Wayne this morning so I could come down here and make sure things were all set at this end. Like I said, we are an arts magnet school in Fort Wayne. We are a public school in the Fort Wayne Community School System. And although we are an arts magnet school, there is no requirement for students to get into our school. There's no audition or anything like that. It's simply a lottery. Anyone in the system is able to come to our school. They just submit their name in a lottery. So we have lots of neighborhood students, and we also have students who are bused in from all over the city to our school. We have about 600 students who are at our school, and the students who come to Weiser Park can partake of the arts in drama and visual arts. They also are offered Spanish. They are offered an instrumental music program as well as a vocal music program. The 5th grade choir that you see behind me is not an audition group. Pretty much our philosophy at Weiser Park is that we are looking to educate the artist in everyone. We're not looking to train up performers for the future, people who are going to be on stage necessarily, although some of you might want to do that someday. But we're looking to educate everyone in the arts and to help everyone find the voice that they have as an artist. And so for that reason, all of our students at Weiser Park are given as many opportunities as they want to take advantage of. So they can participate in band and choir and art and drama as much as they and their parents think that they can handle in addition to their academic load. The 5th grade students who are behind me all chose to be in choir. We have about 125 students in our 5th grade at Weiser Park. About 40 of the students that you see behind me are the ones that chose to be in choir. Some of the students, this is their first year. Is there anybody here brave enough? Raise your hand if this is your first year in choir. Raise it high so everybody in the back can see. Can y'all see that in the back there? So for some people, they've never been in choir at Weiser Park before, and that could be because they were busy taking other things, drama classes, band classes, ballet classes, arts classes. Some of the kids have been in choir since 2nd grade. We have a choir at every grade level from 2nd grade through 5th grade. In addition to that, we also have a boys choir. And in addition to that, we also have an honor choir, which is an audition group. It's our only audition vocal ensemble that we have at Weiser Park. Raise your hand if you've been in choir for 2 years at Weiser Park. Raise it high. Okay, and raise your hand if you've been in for 3 years since 3rd grade. You've been in choir for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And that's about 6 kids. And if you've been in it since 2nd grade. So they would have had about 4 years of choir. This is in addition to their general music class that they get. That's going to be pretty similar to what most of you who are elementary music educators have. They come to our general music class once a week for 50 minutes. The younger ones come twice a week for 25 minutes. And that's pretty typical of any other school. So pretty much what we offer at Weiser Park that's unique is this whole sort of what I call an extracurricular track where students have the opportunity to choose to be in many different ensembles, which is what I've talked about, the band, the drama, the choir, the arts classes, and so forth. This choir rehearses once a week for 45 minutes. And we didn't really schedule any extra rehearsals in preparation for today. And in fact, some of the weather has played a little havoc and Christmas break in there. So we wanted to make this as realistic to what all of us experience as music educators. So we are an arts magnet school, but we're pretty much like you too. Once a week choir rehearsal for 45 minutes, and by the time you get everyone here into rehearsal and then get started, it's 40 minutes and so forth. But we have a great time, and it's a pleasure for us to be here. Mr. Meads to have asked us, like I said to the kids before we were ready to come into this room, he could have asked anybody from Fort Wayne because there are so many great teachers and fine programs around the city, but he asked us, and it's a real honor for us to be here today. Thank you.
I should say one more thing. My full-time job is the artistic director of the Fort Wayne Children's Choir. So I work with choirs every day of the week, and the things that we're going to do today are simply the things that I do with my own choir, maybe scaled down a little bit, but most of the things you'll see I do with my own choir. The thing we're going to do today is warm up, because we have not sung at all. We spoke a little text today, I think, but no vocal